The idea of a single, best meal that can magically clean out arteries is an oversimplification of a complex biological process. Atherosclerosis, the buildup of plaque in the arteries, is a long-term condition influenced by genetics, lifestyle, and overall dietary patterns rather than a single meal. However, scientific studies have consistently shown that certain dietary patterns and specific foods can significantly support arterial health, slow the progression of plaque buildup, and reduce the risk of cardiovascular events. Imagine a meal so potent, so packed with goodness, that it actively works to support the health of your arteries. While a single meal can't reverse years of potential buildup, science has identified foods that, when regularly incorporated into your diet, can be powerful allies for your cardiovascular system. Let's explore the evidence-based components of an artery-friendly meal. Meet Maria. Maria's doctor had recently discussed her slightly elevated cholesterol levels and emphasized the importance of a heart-healthy diet. Maria was looking for practical ways to incorporate foods known to support arterial health into her daily routine. She wondered if there was a kind of power meal she could regularly enjoy. Maria's interest reflects a common desire to take proactive steps for heart health through diet. While no single meal is a cure-all, understanding the types of foods that benefit our arteries can guide our meal choices. Understanding arterial health. The role of diet. Atherosclerosis is a gradual process where fatty deposits, cholesterol, and other substances build up in the inner lining of arteries, forming plaque. This plaque can narrow the arteries, reducing blood flow. If a plaque ruptures, it can lead to blood clot formation, potentially causing a heart attack or stroke. Diet plays a significant role in this process. Certain dietary patterns and foods can help manage cholesterol levels, reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and improve overall vascular function, all of which contribute to healthier arteries. Isn't it remarkable how the food we choose to eat at each meal can have such a profound, long-term impact on the health of our intricate network of arteries? Components of an artery-friendly meal. Backed by science. While there isn't one single, best meal, a meal incorporating several of these scientifically supported components would be highly beneficial for arterial health. 1. Soluble fiber. Soluble fiber helps lower LDL, bad cholesterol, by binding with it in the digestive tract, preventing its absorption. Examples in a meal: oatmeal, barley, apples, pears, berries, legumes, beans, lentils. Scientific basis. Numerous studies have shown the cholesterol-lowering effects of soluble fiber. Maria decided to start her day with oatmeal topped with berries. 2. Omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats, particularly EPA and DHA found in fatty fish, can reduce triglycerides, lower blood pressure, and have anti-inflammatory effects. Examples in a meal: salmon, mackerel, tuna, sardines. Scientific basis. Research consistently supports the cardiovascular benefits of omega-3 fatty acids. For dinner, Maria planned to have baked salmon. 3. Antioxidant-rich vegetables. Vegetables are packed with antioxidants that help combat oxidative stress and inflammation, both of which contribute to atherosclerosis. Examples in a meal: leafy greens, broccoli, bell peppers, tomatoes, carrots. Scientific basis. Studies highlight the protective effects of a diet rich in vegetables. Maria ensured her meals always included a generous serving of colorful vegetables. 4. Healthy fats, monounsaturated and polyunsaturated. These fats can help improve cholesterol levels when used in place of saturated and trans fats. Examples in a meal: avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oil. Scientific basis. Research supports the heart-healthy benefits of these fats. Maria used olive oil for cooking and added a sprinkle of nuts to her salads. 5. Whole grains. Whole grains are rich in fiber and nutrients that support heart health. Examples in a meal: brown rice, quinoa, whole wheat bread. Scientific basis. Studies link whole grain consumption to a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Maria chose brown rice as a side for her salmon. Putting it together. An example of an artery-friendly meal based on these components. A sample artery-friendly meal could be baked salmon, omega-3s, steamed broccoli and bell peppers, antioxidant-rich vegetables, a side of quinoa, whole grain, a drizzle of olive oil, healthy monounsaturated fat, starting the day with oatmeal and berries, soluble fiber and antioxidants, would also be a great addition to an artery-healthy dietary pattern. By regularly incorporating these types of foods into your meals, you can actively support the health of your arteries. The science behind these artery-protecting foods. A deeper look at soluble fibers mechanism. It binds to bile acids, made from cholesterol, in the gut, prompting the liver to produce more bile acids, thus using up more cholesterol and lowering LDL levels. Omega-3s, actions. They can reduce the production of triglycerides in the liver, have anti-inflammatory effects by influencing eicosanoid production, and may make blood platelets less sticky, reducing the risk of clots. Antioxidants' role. They neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage cells, including those lining the arteries, and contribute to inflammation. Healthy fats impact. Monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats can improve the lipid profile by lowering LDL cholesterol and sometimes raising HDL, good cholesterol. Whole grains benefits. Their high fiber content aids in cholesterol management and blood sugar control, while their nutrients contribute to overall cardiovascular health. What about foods to limit for artery health? Just as important as what to include is what to limit. Saturated and trans fats, found in fatty meats, processed foods, and some baked goods, these can raise LDL cholesterol. High sodium foods can contribute to high blood pressure. Added sugars, linked to inflammation, weight gain, and increased risk of heart disease. Refined carbohydrates can lead to blood sugar spikes and may negatively impact cholesterol levels. Maria made an effort to reduce her intake of processed snacks and sugary drinks. Consider reducing your consumption of saturated and trans fats, high sodium foods, added sugars, and refined carbohydrates to support healthier arteries. The importance of a dietary pattern, not just one meal. While focusing on individual artery-friendly meals is helpful, the overall dietary pattern has the most significant impact on long-term arterial health. A pattern rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats, like the Mediterranean diet, has been consistently linked to a lower risk of cardiovascular disease. What's the most sustainable and impactful way to support your arteries through diet? It's embracing a heart-healthy dietary pattern as a way of life. Maria started exploring Mediterranean diet recipes. When to seek professional guidance. If you have concerns about your cholesterol levels, blood pressure, or overall heart health, consulting with a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian can provide personalized advice and support. Professionals can help you create a dietary plan tailored to your individual needs and health status. Final thoughts on the best meal for artery health. While there isn't a single magic meal to clean out arteries, a meal rich in soluble fiber, omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidant-rich vegetables, healthy fats, and whole grains significantly supports arterial health. Regularly incorporating these components into your diet, as part of an overall heart-healthy eating pattern, is key. Maria felt empowered to make informed food choices that would benefit her cardiovascular health in the long run. Summarized conclusion: there is no single, best meal to clean out arteries. However, a meal that includes soluble fiber, e.g., oatmeal, berries, legumes, omega-3 fatty acids, e.g., salmon, antioxidant-rich vegetables, e.g., broccoli, bell peppers, healthy fats, e.g., avocado, olive oil, nuts, and whole grains, e.g., quinoa, brown rice, can significantly support arterial health. These foods work through various mechanisms like lowering cholesterol, reducing inflammation, and improving vascular function. It's equally important to limit saturated and trans fats, high sodium, added sugars, and refined carbohydrates. The overall dietary pattern, rather than a single meal, has the most significant impact on long-term cardiovascular health.